I will be watching it from Funimation's website, and I'll be starting my reaction in 1-0 go. Benda visual, which, man, I'm gonna miss seeing their Benda visual logo come outside on Moriarty the Patriot episode once finish off with this episode and also episode 24. Gotta admit, the moon looks a bit, jeez. Yeah, I know it's a fantastic job in rendering it beautifully. Damn. It probably isn't what he's done to, I'm assuming Moriarty directly, but or probably what he's done to innocent people. That was probably the issue. I mean, sometimes life ain't gonna go exactly how you planned. Listen, I'm pretty sure Albert's not gonna look at it in a bad way, though. Yeah, exactly. It looks like he actually welcomes sharing some of the burden. I mean, there are naturally going to be some negative consequences. What a badass! I'm pretty sure Marty's not about that lifestyle because it goes against him, yeah. He would want to try to fix society from his perspective. Running away isn't an option. They had that option when they were kids. That option is not completely gone. Well, it's still there, but y'all know what I mean. They're too deep into just back out now. Oh man, the way he says it too. I just wonder if the series is gonna. No, at least from the way the series has been based, it actually does feel like it's gonna be able to pull off a semi-conclusive ending because at least everything the series has done so far has been well paced for the most part. And at least it doesn't seem like it's sequel bidding in any way. At least from my perspective, it's, I mean, I don't read the source material for the series. I mean, for those who are wondering why I don't, it's to make sure I don't get spoiled. So when I want to react, I'm surprised with the anime. Now, but if I wasn't reacting, I probably would have read the manga by now, out of curiosity, though. I'm being honest. I would have. That's how good the series is, and actually makes it really tough not to read the manga. But that shows you its quality, where I'm tempted to, or those thoughts are in my mind. And in a good way, because sometimes series are so bad, it makes me want to read the manga just to see how much better it is. So, thankfully, it's in the case where I love it so much that it makes it tough to abstain from that temptation. Alright, now it's back. Hell yeah. Well, he's probably going to have to ask for help that he's not going to be accustomed to asking for. Yo, I love the fear on the brother's face, too, as he's saying that. And the way he says it, too, in front of his own brother. Jeez. I don't even know what to say. But hey, you know what? Shows you how much he was willing to sacrifice for John's well-being, though. Getting rid of that opportunity he wanted to go towards of capturing Moriarty. No. Okay, that is pretty impressive. I wonder if Moriarty set this up. I'm assuming it's more dicier than that. Yeah! Yeah, naturally, I think he knew that he wasn't going to be overjoyed. Aww. That's a good point, but it was an unavoidable situation, though. I mean, yeah, I mean, Sherlock is a jackass, but he was definitely thinking everything through when he did what he did. It's just that his hand was forced. I like how the brother's smiling, though. Like as he's saying, yeah, give him that reprimanding, John. Oh. I wonder if already. Oh. Don't tell me he's gonna take the blame for killing Milver. No, okay, never mind. Thought he was gonna. And the thing is, we know Moriarty's actually doing this. That's what makes it more extreme. I love how it shows all that grim art style too. As Moriarty's explaining what he's gonna be doing. Yup. Yep, he's definitely in complete self-sacrifice mode now. Oh yeah. That is gonna be rough. But I like how they actually brought up Whiteley's name, showing you that his death still has a big impact in the series, even though he's not there in presence. Can they really call it the best sort, though? Aww. But yeah, but naturally though, there was no way that Louise is going to be able to do that. No matter what's going to happen, he's going to be saddened. No matter what's going to happen, there's going to be broken hearts. Aww. And he's sort of like in a similar situation as Whiteley is too when his brother Sam meant all the world to him. That's something I love how it portrays brotherly love so damn powerful in the series. Yeah, you know the servants don't deserve to be killed. Okay, yeah, you know what? I mean, that just shows you the conviction that Moriarty has. And he's doing this so that no one else would have to. No other good person would have to sacrifice themselves. in his manner. But, I mean, he's pretty much close to death at this point. Might as well partake in that. It's finally nice to get to see more on the inside of what's in Moriarty's mind, though. It's a great amount of characterization. Huh. And the way he says it is so sad. And the way the animators did that scene too, where he turns his head, you can see it was really smooth the way his hair moved. It just made the scene more breathtaking to look at. Oh! But he's gonna have to. I mean, it is William's wishes, though. But I do like how it shows you that the men that William works with, though, they have their own interests too. Where they're looking at it as no point if William Moriarty dies. Hey, I love that bit of character development for Louise there. Whoa! Oh. Oh, that is love right there. The thing is, though, I wonder if it's going to be too late at this point, though. All things considered. I just love the noise, too. That's... Okay, that is fucking sick right there. Him utilizing his... Yeah, his chilling ass freaking hostages. What a fucking despicable bastard. No, those are the type of lives that Moriarty's trying to help out. I don't think he's gonna go through and clean the boy. He's just probably gonna knock him out. Oh! Yeah, I had a feeling he wasn't gonna stab the kid. But hey. And it's sad too because honestly, the kids are... Whoa! Oh! Aww. I gotta admit, that is a heart-wrenching scene there. I mean, shit, with what went down? Is it gonna be Sherlock? Is it gonna transition? Yeah, I felt like he was about to say Sherlock because it literally transitioned to him, like, near the mid-episode card. But man, that man did not deserve to have those good kids. I meant to say those kids are too good for their own father because one of them was willing to lay down the life. That is just guts right there. And I mean, them utilizing the fight was just absolute brilliance. It's nice to see him just break down things bit by bit, though. And something else I'm loving about these bits in this series too, it further just clarifies the fact that all the seemingly episodic episodes in this series, it just hits home that they all had purposes. There wasn't a single episode in the series that was a waste of time. They all helped contribute to the narrative. And on top of helping contribute to the narrative, something else that I also really loved about the series too, I love how you're even seeing Moriarty, like when he killed this specific noble in the scene before, you can see how much that got to him with the way he was emoting on his face. I was like, wow. You can even see it's even getting to him, and that was like the most haunting bit in the episode. That's what I think so far. The episode's been absolutely amazing. Now, in saying that, though, if it ends up being that Sherlock's the only one that can save Moriarty, I wonder how. Because the only way I can see that happening is if say Sherlock does capture Moriarty, and he does it to the extent where Moriarty is captured alive, and that's about it. That's the only way I can see that potentially happening. And you know what? Looking at all this, it really hits home how rough it was to see Whiteley die, because if Whiteley would have been alive, then Moriarty's goal could have probably been achieved without him sacrificing himself. It's just unfortunate, though, that things did not end up that way, sadly. So kind of like that too, how at least bits like this with the series just hit home even harder for a variety of reasons. And something else that I'm also loving too, I'm loving how they're showing the perspective of all the people that work alongside William, and how they really are not dead set to see Moriarty's plan come to fruition, just because of the ramifications and the consequences that come alongside it. I think that's really good too, because for the series we have great amounts of characterization for Albert, William, Louise, and the like, but they never really emphasized a lot on Fred or some of the other Moriarty's men. Oh, and Jack and Irene have a good amount of characterization too. So I'm liking that now, since it's going towards its finishing stretch. It's still been into characters that never really had a chance to shine before. So that's something I also gotta tip my cap towards the series, because it's doing a fantastic job of handling everything so far. And that's where I gotta give my respect, like I always do, because this series fucking deserves it, to the series. And the way he says "don't get yourself killed, Shirley" was a really sweet scene involving Sherlock's brother, because we always see him as sort of a hard ass, but like I hear, it showed you some extra emotional depth. I could see what Sherlock did. I could see what Hudson. I like how Hudson was contemplating whether to be angry or not with Sherlock's reckless actions. And I like the character development for Hudson too, where she and Sherlock actually have positive repertoire now. I'm hoping it's a telegram with some positive news. glad that they all gave off their names. Oh. That's a tough task, though. That is about to go into the final point where he's about to give up his life. Like I was instantly for it. Whoa! But yeah, but you know what? But the conclusion is, yeah. I mean, Sherlock hasn't necessarily done anything bad. I mean, by any technicality, William hasn't done anything bad to Sherlock directly. That's gonna be a tough burden, though. Is anyone gonna be able to pull off that feat, though? Don't get me wrong. I would love it if William died. No, I meant to say lived. What the fuck am I saying? That's what happens when I only sleep 5 hours. Because in case you're wondering, yes, I slept 5 hours because I wanted to react to all the Moriarty the Patriot episodes before Sunday. Because I love this series so much, and I wanted to react to its final episode the day it premieres. I didn't want to wait like a week or 2 weeks. No, I'm like, no, fuck that shit. I want to see the series, at least its final episode, on the same day. Now, it'd be nice if William lived, but I'm getting the feeling like Sherlock's probably not going to be able to succeed, though. William's just far too deep. Now, don't get me wrong, I would love to be proven wrong, but who knows. And saying that, I love it, though. Seeing Louise and Fred's character development, seeing them going as far as talking with Sherlock, just shows you how desperate the situation's getting, and I'm loving it because it's going to make the series finale really emotionally impactful. That's why I love what they did on episode 3. And plus, I even love how this episode shows you how even William's being a bit emotionally wrecked by some of the own actions he's doing. Like how I reacted when he saw those two boys cry the way they did. I love that. Stuff like that. Kind of, that's some beautiful music being played right now. I'm assuming those are all the cigs that William's smoking. Sherlock ain't gonna be inclined of ending it the way Moriarty wants it to end. But hey, it's nice to finally see him face to face again. Oh, fuck! I was hoping they'd have preview animation, but that makes sense though. I mean, it's the final episode. I don't know why they'd want. Yeah, no one in the spot of production actually would want to spoil that. So it makes sense. Now, in saying that, there were other things I loved about this episode, though. I like the fact that there were scenes where you showed some of the nobility and fear. That was nice. And on top of that, I also love how in the episode, you can even see the amount of love that Sherlock some brother has for him. I thought that was actually really damn sweet too. At least when it comes to certain subtle ways. And another fact that I do love about this episode, I love the fact that during its run, you even see Sherlock try to apologize to John. And he even admits that he did it thinking about John, but not about himself. I love that. And it also makes that scene where John calls Sherlock thoughtless a lot more powerful, too. And also about here, it also shows us that Sherlock is also willing to treat himself much more better. So I think that's a big moment of growth for him. And that's what I thought the episode was great when it comes to giving Sherlock a lot of growth. And plus now he has a lot of responsibility on his shoulders because bringing William alive ain't gonna be fucking easy. And I even love the episode had some character moment for John with how he patched things up with Sherlock and even how he thanked Sherlock for his actions too. So it was nice. As for other elements, naturally I love seeing Louise and Fred try to take things into their own hands. I also love the visual quality in the episode. It looked absolutely beautiful, especially when they showed the Majesty's room. It looked well rendered. The artwork was also really damn pretty. And the voice performances were also exceptionally well done, too. And that's what I had to rate this episode on a scale of 1 to 10. I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10 because overall, it was great here. There really wasn't any flaw with the episode at all. And if anything, something that I also love about this episode is I love how, in the subtle ways, it shows Sherlock somewhat coming to peace with the actions that William's done in the past too. I love that. Shows you also how much more self-aware Sherlock's also become in the series. And that's why I thought it did justice to almost every single person in the episode. But yeah, these are my thoughts on the episode, y'all. I'd love to hear your thoughts on how I feel about my reaction or the episode itself in the comment section below. Hope y'all rate the video, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll either see you in a few hours because I'll react probably to more anime episodes. Probably it's going to be Odd Taxi reactions next. Or Sunday if you only stick around for my Moriarty the Patriot reactions because I'll be reacting to episode 24 for sure. But first I'll film my dear Creamer because a lot more people watch my reactions to that. And then Moriarty the Patriot last. Well, no, not last, but second. But anyways, y'all, thank you very much for watching my reaction, and I hope y'all have a fun, great, safe, and fantastic day, everyone. Bye-bye.